WWE NXT the 18th of February 2025. The WWE Universe is in for another explosive night of action when NXT takes over the WWE Performance Center in Orlando, Florida, on February 18th. With the road to WrestleMania heating up, the stakes could not be higher, particularly in the women's division. What was the highlight of the evening? A high-octane triple threat match will determine the top contender for the NXT Women's North American Championship. Who participated? Three of WWE's most promising rising stars today are Jaida Parker, Kelani Jordan, and Karmen Petrovic. Each competitor has their own style, tenacity, and desire to win the championship, making this one of the night's most anticipated matchups. Beyond the thrilling women's North American title contender match, NXT also boasts a stacked lineup featuring a dynamic tag team bout and a grudge-fueled singles clash, both of which promise to deliver unforgettable moments for the NXT faithful. Let's take a deep dive into what fans can expect on this explosive edition of WWE NXT. WWE NXT Women's North American Title Match #1 Contendership Triple Threat Match. This week's action centers on the triple threat matchup between Jaida Parker, Kelani Jordan, and Karmen Petrovic. For these three contenders, this is more than just another match. It is an opportunity to make history and compete for one of NXT's most coveted women's titles. Jaida Parker, the rising powerhouse. This week's action centers on the triple threat matchup between Jaida Parker, Kelani Jordan, and Karmen Petrovic. For these three contenders, this is more than just another match. It is an opportunity to make history and compete for one of NXT's most coveted women's titles. Kelani Jordan. The agile strategist, Kelani Jordan, is renowned for her agility, precision, and heightened ring awareness. She has been a rising star in the women's category, displaying a formidable arsenal of high-flying maneuvers and smart in-ring plans. Despite her meteoric rise, Jordan is still looking for the perfect time to showcase herself as a legitimate championship candidate. With her recent performances catching attention, she suddenly finds herself at a crossroads where a win might propel her into the title picture. Tag team match: Sol Ruca and ZARIA vs. Metaphor. Jakara Jackson and Lash legend. Tag team wrestling takes front stage as Sol Ruca and ZARIA team together to face Metaphor's dominant power, Jakara Jackson and Lash legend. This match features an intriguing blend of athleticism, power, and teamwork, making it a must-see. Sol Ruca and ZARIA. A rising duo, Sol Ruca and ZARIA are a relatively young tag team, but they bring a unique combination of speed, agility, and technical prowess to the arena. Ruca, famed for her exceptional aerial skills, has surprised viewers with her stunning finisher, the Sol Snatcher. Meanwhile, ZARIA has been making waves with her quick striking and ring awareness. Together, they hope to make an impression in the tough tag team division, and a victory over Metaphor would undoubtedly turn heads. Metaphor. Power and dominance on the other side of the ring. Metaphor's Jakara Jackson and Lash legend provide a whole different dynamic. With power and expertise on their side, they seek to exert their authority. Legend, in particular, has been a dominant force, wielding her imposing stature to subdue her opponents. Jackson, who is equally as crafty, complements her partner's in-ring strategy. Together, they provide a major challenge to any squad standing in their way. With the tag team division heating up, this bout might decide who will compete for tag team gold in the future. Expect a high-energy clash that might influence both teams' futures. Singles match: Shawn Spears vs. Channing Lorenzo. Closing out the night is a grudge match between Shawn Spears and Channing Stacks Lorenzo. The stakes: reputation, pride, and momentum. Shawn Spears. The veteran seeking redemption, Shawn Spears has been a divisive figure in professional wrestling, and his return to NXT has garnered a lot of interest. Spears, who was previously a WWE regular before making waves abroad, is determined to re-establish himself as a formidable force. Coming off a tough fight against Tony D'Angelo, Spears understands that a victory over Lorenzo might put him back in the running for larger opportunities down the road. Channing Lorenzo. The young gun with a point to prove, Lorenzo has been steadily climbing the NXT ranks, demonstrating promise with his unwavering work ethic and never-say-die attitude. This encounter provides an excellent opportunity for him to defeat a seasoned veteran. If he can pull off an upset, it will significantly increase his credibility and put him in contention for larger bouts in the future. Both competitors have something to gain and everything to lose. Spears will rely on his experience and technical ability, while Lorenzo will lean on his heart and hunger for victory. Who will come out on top in this battle of grit and determination? A night of high-stakes action awaits, with an action-packed card filled with championship implications, fierce rivalries, and rising stars looking to make their mark. WWE NXT on February 18th promises to be a can't-miss event. The triple threat match for the NXT Women's North American title #1 contendership will undoubtedly steal the show, but the tag team and singles matches add even more excitement to an already stacked night.